Okay, so I've got a question for you. Have you ever asked yourself, what if there's something more out there for me, or something better? Or have you felt like you were meant for more, like you had more to contribute than what your current circumstances allow? Now you're probably wondering, who the heck's this random guy asking me this question? So let me explain and introduce myself a little bit. See, back in around 2006, I was asking myself this very same question, and I'm so glad that I did, because it really was the catalyst for a new way of thinking about my life and what I truly was passionate about and what I truly wanted my life to look like. Like you, I really wanted to know if there was something better out there for me, because at that time, I was several years into building my first business, a digital advertising agency. And as much as I loved that business, it was a new business, we were doing great things, I really loved that business, I still felt like something was missing. And not necessarily missing from the business so much as it was missing from myself. And if I'm honest, I felt like that was impacting the success of the business. So, I was loving being my own boss and having the freedom to create my lifestyle and living life on my own terms. Although it wasn't really free, it took me 7 years to take my first holiday, which is ridiculous. But a lot of business owners have that problem. Maybe you're a business owner and you understand it can take a long time, even though you have that life freedom to actually take holidays. But I wasn't fulfilled and I wasn't passionate. As much as I loved the business, that something wasn't connecting for me. And as much as that business grew in the years to come, up until late last year and early 2016 where we are now, the business is still growing. That passion, that fire never really ignited for me, and I never really knew why, but I was sure it had something to do with connecting to my real passions, connecting to myself more, and having a business that allowed me to express that. So why is it that so many people, despite the amount of opportunity out there, especially now with the internet and the access to information that we have, why is it that people never go out and ask themselves that question? Well, I'm going to challenge you a bit, and I'm going to challenge that it's because people simply don't take the time. Life's stressful and busy, but at the same time, the internet's changed everything, like I was saying. Now, I have my laptop in front of me now, and I can get on the internet and I can self-educate myself about pretty much anything that I want to know. And that opportunity simply didn't exist when my parents and most of your parents were growing up. It barely existed for me. I was born analog. I've grown up digital. But I remember getting our first Reuters computer that Dad brought home from work in the mid-90s. So it's quite a recent thing, to have powerful Wi-Fi connection at home. But the reality is, a lot of people are simply blind to the possibilities as far as I'm concerned, because there's so much information. There's information overload on the internet. But a lot of it, to be honest, is rubbish. So it's hard to cut through that clutter and find the real opportunities. So even though there are real opportunities that do exist, it can be hard to pull out and pick out the ones that are actually going to be useful for people. And that's what I've dedicated my time to, is sorting through and filtering through, to be fair, a lot of the bullshit, and finding systems and processes and opportunities that are actually real and can actually help affect positive change in people's lives. And that's where I've come to realize that people need a shake-up. They need a wake-up call. And really, I'm here to put that wake-up call out there. I'm here to get that call of arms, so to speak. I'm here to spark that revolution, to spark a new thought in your imagination. So if you're somebody who's ever asked yourself that question, what if there's something more for me out there? Then I'm the guy to tell you that absolutely yes, there is. Now, why am I so confident about this? Well, since 2013, I've been working online, helping people just like you, people who are entrepreneurial, who are looking for something better in their lives. I'm helping them wake up to the tremendous opportunity that now exists on the internet, and I've been able to show them how to educate themselves to create and build businesses that they love. Businesses they bounce out of bed in the morning to get to work on, that allow them to live life on their own terms. What I call the digital lifestyle. And the reason why everyone isn't doing this is that more leadership is really needed on the internet to show people how it's done. Like I said, there's a lot of BS out there. where the internet's moving is more authenticity, more reality, more actual opportunities for people to create change in their lives. You know, we need more authenticity, we need more leadership in the online community. And I'm sure you've seen plenty of bullshit, I'm so sure you've seen plenty of rubbish out there. And that's why I'm so insanely passionate about educating people about what's actually possible in a really real way in the digital world. So if you're someone who's sick and tired of being stuck in the rat race, commuting to work every day, working 70-hour weeks for somebody that you hate, building somebody else's empire where you could be putting that time and effort into building your own empire. Maybe you're sick about simply not having enough money or just not being passionate about what you're doing like I was. I had a business, but I wasn't passionate. And now I run a business that I'm passionate about, and that difference is so tangible. I love my business now. I love my digital business in a way that I never had before. And it's because I'm passionate. It's because I'm purpose driven. I wake up in the morning loving my business and excited to get to work on it. So if you're like me, if you're that type of person who's got this overwhelming feeling that there's something better out there than what you're doing right now, I'd really love to introduce you to our online community and explain what we're all about. So if you want to find out more, I'm going to suggest that you click the link on this video, register your email, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you out a free video series, and it's really going to take you through step by step, initially about the online world and about what the opportunity is for people like you that want to do something different with their lives, what exists out there, why I do what I do, how I'm able to do what I do online, and how you can actually create, cultivate, and build a real business that you're insanely passionate about. So for some of you, look, not all of you, I understand this isn't going to be for everybody, but for some of you, you're going to be absolutely blown away by what's possible in this new digital world and what a digital lifestyle could do for your life. So if you like what you've heard so far, click the link, enter your email address, and go through to the next page, and on that page you'll hear a bit more from me, and you'll be able to sign up for that free video series, and you'll get to know a bit more about what we're all about, how it can help, and how you can start living the digital lifestyle. So I really look forward to seeing you on the other side.